This is about to be my second video on this channel. If you're wondering why it's so late outside, it's literally probably like 7 o'clock. I miss when the sun used to go down later. Like when it goes down at like 8 o'clock, it's like the best. You could like, you feel like you get more done. And it's just, I don't know. I love the nighttime, but you know, it's like, for me at least, it seems like you have more energy during the day, and you know, the day is like typically a more productive time, you know what I mean? Nighttime, you go to sleep, you get ready for the next day, whatever it is. You unwind from the day or whatever. So it's nice to have more sunlight, more grinding time, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that the wind isn't too like harsh, because it's always windy out here, and since it's nighttime, it's probably going to be more windy. And I don't have a mic or anything. I just have AirPods and the phone. That's all I have. I don't know if the audio goes through the AirPods or the phone, but I'm pretty sure it goes through the phone. Either way, like the wind is bad. Like there's nothing I can really. I try to like block my hand on the bottom of my phone if it comes from the phone, but that still doesn't work, because in the last video it was like it was good, but towards the end it was bad. But I'm glad like through the first like 15 minutes it was perfectly fine. Yeah, the reason why it's so dark though is not because I love nighttime. That's not why it's dark. It's dark because I was sitting in my room all day on my phone, on my PlayStation, with YouTube open, watching. I wasn't playing games today, but I was watching YouTube all day, bro. All day. Literally, I woke up at 1 a.m. and since I wanted to fix my sleeping schedule, I did not go to sleep. And I still have, like, I'm not tired or anything, and it's, 7 p.m. But I stayed up the entire time or whatever. And my plan was to make videos to post. Not this video here. Well, yeah, I was gonna make this video, but I have another channel. I was gonna make videos on there too. That was my plan. And I saw myself getting stuck on YouTube all day, bro. I was just watching video after video after video. You know, my sister wanted me to go get some water real quick. I said I would, and I was going to, but she ended up going before me right when I was about to go. So it's just like I wasted like the entire day, the entire sunlight that I could have been, doing work, doing the things that I needed to do, that I wanted to do for myself. And I wasted all of that doing something that's useless. So what I'm trying to say is, if you catch yourself doing that, stop. Like, I know it's easy to say stop, but you have to be aware of these things. You have to be aware and be able to put a stop to it and realize what you're doing in the current moment and how it's gonna affect you later on. You have to do that with anything, really. But in this case, you're wasting your time. Time is the most valuable currency ever. So if you're wasting that, something that you'll never get back, something that's invaluable, really, then you're wasting everything. You're wasting your life. You're wasting everything. You could be getting things done. You could be improving in your life. You could be losing weight. You could be gaining muscle. You could be progressing in your endeavors. You could be doing a ton of other things. There's a million other things that you could be doing with your time, and you're choosing to sit there doing nothing on your phone all day. And this applies to a lot of things. It doesn't just apply to me. Like in my situation, I was watching YouTube all day. There's a ton of things where we could just waste time on nowadays. There's not like it's almost encouraged. It is encouraged, to just sit in front of a TV screen or sit in front of this and that in this society that we live in. But you have to be able to break out of that cycle that everyone is used to. this applies to so many things, though. I mean, no, it doesn't apply to so many things. That's not what I was trying to say. I guess I could say that. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. So say, in my case, I was watching YouTube all day. You could be playing video games all day. You could be scrolling through Instagram all day, TikTok all day. You could be doing a ton of things all day. If you still watch TV, I don't really know too many people that watch TV anymore. I stopped watching it years ago because my new TV was YouTube. But I gotta sneeze. I hate allergies so much, bro. It's like, and I'm not even around flowers or anything, but it's just, I hate having that urge to just sneeze, it's so annoying. But what was I saying? I just want to sneeze already, bro. Why is it goes away and comes back? But, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about, wasting your time and stuff. Yeah, it could apply to a lot of things in our day-to-day lives. You could be just sleeping all day. That's something that I would do, I would literally sleep for like 19, 22 hours. I know that sounds impossible, but I would literally just sleep the day away because, I was hurt over a previous situation, but now I'm over it, so that's good. But, just, you could waste time in so many ways, man. You could literally waste time in so many ways. And it's just sad because you're wasting your own potential. Why would you want to waste your potential, 10 years later, say if you continue those habits, say if you're on your phone 10 hours a day. A lot of people be on their phone 10, 12 hours a day, bro. That's half of the day, bro. Your sleep, if you sleep for the, amount of time that you should, which is 8 hours, that's 20 hours of your day gone. And if you work, bro, you have zero free time to do the things that you want to do to create the life that you want to live in the future. For your future family, your if you don't want a family in the future, just your future self, your future, And if you continue these habits, you're going to be in the same spot you are right now in 10 years. Do you want that to happen? I don't think you do. I don't think any sane person would want that to happen, you know what I mean? And in reality, you're not going to be in that same spot because your parents aren't, your parents aren't obligated to you, so they don't have to provide you a place to stay. They could kick you out once you turn 18 if they really wanted to. And they see you're not doing anything with your life, then what are you going to do? How are you going to provide for yourself? At that point, you're kind of forced to limit your time and, and start making money and whatever it is. But you need to realize that now before you get to that point, because once you get to that point, everything is 10 times harder. You're working, you have you're working, you have to provide for yourself, apartment, you're working a minimum wage job, so you could barely even pay for that apartment. You barely could even pay for food or anything. It's just, it's things get way worse if you continue these habits into your adulthood. So I'm really talking to the younger people, including myself. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Start putting your time towards the things that you want out of life. Whatever your dream life is, think about what mindset you'll have when you achieve those things, because it's only a matter of time if you put the work in. When you achieve those things, it's a very loud motorcycle. Oh, it's a truck. Very loud. When you achieve those things, think about the mindset that you have, that you're going to have, and try to adapt that mindset into your now. Because by doing that, you're naturally gonna become that person that you want to be. And if you are that person that you want to be, then all the things that that person has are going to get attracted to you eventually, if that makes sense. You know? It's all about attracting things into your life by becoming essentially a magnet, the correct magnet for the correct things. Now, there's magnets. I was gonna say, I was gonna bring up the positive and negative charges, but I'm pretty sure the positive charge attracts the negative charge, or something like that, or the positive charge pushes away the other positive charge. I'm pretty sure that's how magnets work. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I learned about magnets in school, and I don't study magnets or anything, so I have no clue. But instead of saying that, I'm gonna say, if you think of yourself as a magnet, because that's essentially what you are, you attract negative things or you attract positive things into your life. You can choose which one you attract. And how do you do that? Well, if you're a negative person and you do negative things, then what are you going to attract? Negative things. Things that are no good for you. People who are no good for you. People who are going to bring you down. Things that are going to tear you apart. Now, if you're a positive person with a positive mindset, not only a positive mindset, but the ability to work hard, everyone has that. It's just a matter of choosing to do that or not. If you have that mindset and that work ethic, you can achieve anything. All of the things that you want out of life will be attracted to you. It's just a matter of time. You have to be patient. Patience is just as important as the grind, because we can't choose when things are going to happen in our lives. It's we might have plans, we might have goals, that's fine, but you have to realize those plans and goals are not set in stone, just because that's what you plan to happen, and it may happen at a later time. I'm not trying to say it's not going to happen. It will happen eventually. Like I said, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of how much work you're putting in. The amount of work you're putting in to work towards that goal could that could be a huge factor in how fast you achieve it. But say you're working as hard as you can, and you have this goal in mind, and at this certain time you want to achieve this goal. Don't beat yourself down if it doesn't happen, because it's not set in stone. God has a bigger plan for you. His plan is different than your plan for yourself. And what I mean by that is, say you want to become one of the biggest artists out. If you put a time limit, I want to do this in 2 years. Well, that's pretty unrealistic, to be honest with you, because biggest artist out, like that's a pretty big goal. That's a huge goal, so that's going to take a lot of time, a lot of work. But what I'm trying to say is, say if your goal for yourself was 2 years, it's not that it's impossible, but your goal is 2 years. God's goal for you isn't 2 years. His goal might be 5 years. So, you have to stay true to your grind, and have faith. Have faith that it'll still happen, even though it's not gonna happen on your time. Because you don't control this world. You don't control this universe. You aren't the highest power. So, nothing you say is set in stone. Nothing you plan is set in stone. All of our plans will have, they'll have a lot of things that we didn't expect to happen. A lot of turns and twists. Things will go a lot differently than we want them to be. Like I said, we aren't the highest power. We can't write the reality that we live. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Well, I mean, I guess I could put that in a better way. We can write our reality, but to a certain extent. It comes to a point, there's a point where we just have to be patient. Like I said, we have to be patient. We have to let time do the work for us. And God, He is the one that sets things in stone. So you just have to have faith in Him. And if you don't believe in God, then just have faith in the universe, you know? Just have faith, you know? Don't give up. Keep going. Now, I've been talking for a minute. I did not know I was talking for this long. I went into a lot of different like loops and turns. I honestly don't remember how I started the video. I know I said I was gonna start organizing my thoughts more, but you know, you just start talking and then you think of different things, and then you know, well, at least when I start talking, I start to think of different things, and I might stray completely away from the original topic that I started on because there's something else that I might find more important, or I might have forgot the previous topic. You know. But yeah, I'm just chilling out here. It's dark. I gotta get home. I really love voice crack. I really love the nighttime. It's very peaceful, you know. It's very peaceful. I love it. It feels I don't know. It just has a unique vibe to it. The daytime is cool and everything, but the daytime feels very busy, very go. You have to keep moving. But there's a time where you just want to chill, and the nighttime is perfect for that. It feels great, you know. It feels amazing. It has a connotation to it usually where it's not safe and everything, but all I do is I just pray and, you know, believe that I'll be okay. Now, you know, on top of that, you know, you got to stay aware of your surroundings and everything, of course. But, yeah, as long as you do that, you know, nighttime is pretty chill. Pretty chill. I really wish I was, like, in a New York or something where, you know, you have all the city buildings that are lit at night, you know, all lit up. And then, you know, I wonder how that is, because, you know, obviously I have a city and everything, but it's not the same, because I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like New York has its own vibe to it. Like, it's just different, you know. The city vibe is a real city vibe, it's like the ultimate city vibe over there. I don't know, I just felt like it would be cool to do that. Now I'm going on a tangent about something that makes no sense to the video. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I was doing that today. I was just wasting hours and hours and hours until I finally got up, came out here. So, you know, once you see that you're wasting time, just try to catch yourself as soon as you can. Like, try to not let hours and hours go by like I did. Try to catch yourself very early on when you're wasting that time, and stop. Work towards something that's gonna improve you, that's gonna better your life, that's gonna, you know, move you forward. But yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say for today. Like I said, I went on a rabbit hole of just probably like I probably talked about 4 or 5 different things in this video, but that's fine, you know. It's fine. I mean, it's really not fine. I need to start organizing this stuff. But yeah, I wanna learn the outro. I wanna get an outro. I gotta think of an outro because I don't have an outro. But I guess, you know, I'll just say, you know, stay blessed. Have a nice evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. You know, good night. Stay blessed.